Joined by Arkansas Pine Bluff. Coach, if you would please start us out with an opening statement about the game.
I'm thankful. I'm thankful. I'm elated. I know that we've had a lot of trials and a lot of tribulations this season. And we felt like a few weeks ago we had some unfinished business left in Huntsville. And Alabama A&M is a great basketball club, and they do extremely well. Coach Richardson does a wonderful job with them. And it's been a lot for us. We came into this tournament losing Karaya Beck to a ruptured Achilles. She ruptured her Achilles right when we played at the last 30 seconds of playing Jackson State. So you think about a second team all conference not showing up with you when you don't even think that way going into the tournament. And we talked about it, but we've seen so many different obstacles, and we talked about being relentless. We talked about having grit and just stepping up, next man up mentality. And that's what this women's basketball program is about, next man up mentality.
Zaay, your thoughts on the game?
Honestly, I really thought it was a great game the whole time. I mean, Alabama A&M, they're the type of team they don't give up, and I definitely give them their respect. They're a great team, like Coach said. But at the end of the day, this is a game of runs, and who lasts the longest.
Coach, you shot lights out first half. What schematically went wrong second half to reduce that lead?
We talked about it in the locker room. We didn't really want to get comfortable. We wanted to play like we were behind, like we were down. And we knew that they were going to make a run. I thought that we just didn't get in the flow of what we wanted to go. They sped us up, and then I think we slowed down a little bit too much in that third quarter. But I knew that the type of team that we have, it's not one that you want to panic much of. You just kind of get them to calm down, settle down. We had to take a little extra timeouts there to kind of let them see the bigger picture, and they're taking it one possession at a time. And I thought that mattered. Kayla Walker and Zaay and Tia, we've worked all week on shooting. When I tell you all week, that was our conditioning for the week. So I knew that if we could kind of focus in, even late game, our shots should start falling. I knew we were going to be able to hit them early because that's what we focused on. But we just needed to be able to settle down and see the bigger picture and take it one possession at a time.
Zaay, can you talk about the emotional range in a game like this when you're so dominant in the first half, everything's going in, and then in the last couple of quarters it seems like nothing is going right. Can you talk about that emotional range you feel as a player?
You're really not supposed to have no emotions, and that's what I just kept telling my teammates. Let the emotions go. Keep playing. Next play mentality. That's how I kept going. Regardless of my shots not going in, I'm going to give it my all every time. So that's all you got to think about.
Zaay, I heard a couple of your fans after the game, they said good. We wanted Jackson State. What are y'all's thoughts?
Well, we want whoever's next. Mm-hmm. So, we don't focus on, as you can see in this tournament, matchups don't matter. Who you want to play, that doesn't matter. On any given night is your night. So, we would love to see any of those teams that's played in this tournament. And we're going to go back. I think that, we've lost to Jackson twice this year. So, we have a little chip on our shoulder. Of course we do. And they're real well respected. But we will be prepared. They'll step up. We'll step up tomorrow and be ready to play.
Yeah.
Zaay, what type of challenges does the Jackson State team present just with what they do?
I mean, obviously they're rebounding and their defense is a lot, but, we came here to play too. So it's whoever get the most boards, really.
Anybody else?
Go ahead. Yeah.
All right, Coach, did you ever think at any point during the game the outfit change might not work out?
Definitely not. I've embraced the diva. That's who I am. I don't have to shy away from that. My kids love it. Mm-hmm. So my kids want a show. Give them a show.
Yep.
That's it. Stay tuned for tomorrow.
Yep.
So Zaay, you are very much a player who has displayed throughout this entire year that you have that killer mindset. And so when that first shot went in, especially when that first three hit in, which when you look at your game, that's statistically not your strongest point of your game. What was going through your mind when that first three hit? Were you like, ooh, this is going to be my night, or were you just ready to just continue going?
Yeah, you can ask Coach T. I've been ready to play since early this morning, so I've just been ready. It was like a dog, like letting a leash go, letting him off the collar. That's just how I was feeling tonight.
And then so once A&M made that comeback, because from the viewer standpoint, you and Simmons were going back and forth the entire game, like bucket for bucket, defense for defense. So what was that matchup for you like coming from the player's viewpoint?
It was a really good matchup. I mean, of course, Simmons is a great player, great shooter. So it was much respect. Like, wasn't no really talking mess. It was just respect. You score, I score. But I know at the end of the day, it was who defend. That was the key.